And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers.
And that game against the Warriors, that'll be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The guard set is Giddey and White. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, in the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Zion Williamson is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5 spot. And as a coach, Stan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything. From the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. Now here's Giddey, following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Just 4 to shoot. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And we've seen Stan DeJounte Murray prove for years that he is a 20-point player.
Yeah, and Kevin, he can score as a point guard or he can be off the ball. But the best thing about DeJounte Murray, he is a great two-way player, one of the best guard defenders we have in this league.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. And stolen by White. Pass to Dosunmu. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
McCollum against White. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room. And he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Now a veteran in the NBA, C.J. McCollum, seems to have adjusted nicely, don't you think, to his role as elder statesman.
Kevin, even going back years, I always thought that C.J. McCollum was one of the most consistent guys in the league. Seems like every time you check the box score, he'd have over 20 points, but never like 40, just every night, pencil him in. 20 to 30 in those range. 5 or 6 assists, high percentage. This guy is as consistent as they come. Well, even though he plays with a scorer's mindset, you can put McCollum in a playmaking role. He gives you options.
Smith the pass to White. Messi grabs the rebound.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Jones kicks to McCollum. Buzzer beater!
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
McCollum and Jones are your wingmen. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's Jose Alvarado. That's the Pelicans 5. Now here's Jones. Pass to Smith. Tries from 10. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Well, they have Jones out there to run these plays, to work the defense and open things up.
Here's Robinson Earl. Now Murray. Excellent D there from Ball. There's 1:17 left now here in the second. Here's Jones. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, even though he's just 6'1", Jones is confident inside. Doesn't fear going up amongst taller players.
Here's Robinson Earl. There's a screen by Murray. Just 5 to shoot. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. Then for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. And it's Dosunmu in for Jones. Pick by Vucevic. Here's Dosunmu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And defensively stand, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
And the first one counts. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Duncan.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Takes it inside, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Bulls have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Dosunmu.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Ball against Murray. steps back and shoots. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Chicago Bulls.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here at Chicago, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
So for Chicago right now, Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The guard set is Giddey and White. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. And staying a positive for the Bulls over the last couple seasons. They've really done a good job of taking care of the ball.
Yeah, Kevin, that's been an emphasis for them. You don't want to beat yourself. So you look up and down the roster, it's a pretty disciplined group. But it's also the kind of thing that can change from year to year.
And he makes the first. So, Stan, I'm looking at this Pelicans roster. They've done a great job building through trades, signing kids off the street, and acquiring talent.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Kevin, that anyone's done a better job of putting together a roster so deep and talented. And as you said, they've done it in so many ways. Draft, trade, undrafted guys. Just a tremendous job.
Really something. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. To the left side wing. Here's Vucevic. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Bulls out front. They lead by 5. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing, too, is once he picks the ball up, he's not going to shoot it. If he does, just stay down on him.
I like the way the Donovan's conveying that scouting report to his guys.
I mean, knowing how your opponent plays is important, and I think he's on point on this one.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Trey Murphy is out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Messi in at the center, filling out the middle. It's the Pelicans 5. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Well, it seems like every season, DeJounte Murray is out to make it his best year. That competitiveness is something you really appreciate.
So he gets them both.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Giddey the pass to Vucevic. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Now here's Murray. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. It's McCollum on the wing. Shoots over White. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 5-point game. White dishes to Vucevic. Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. Vucevic a screen on Murray. White, good. White's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago.
That's White shaking him off, creating room off the dribble.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
You know what time it is, man. I need everyone in the building to get on your feet and make some noise for your business team.
Wide open look here for Murray. Kicks it out to Williamson. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Those are some key points there from Zion Williams.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Giddey against Murray. It's Giddey with the drive.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. It's stolen. Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. Now here's Giddey. So the Bulls win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. So long.